It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Miami Hurricane offense will take the field to get things started. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal in this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Back to pass on second down. He's got him. There he goes. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. Spin, still running. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Miami. Once he got some room, it was over.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Auburn's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like,
gets away from one. He's got space. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30+.
One of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Scanning the field, it's Murphy. Caught close to the marker, it's Haynes. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Caught. Looking for the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tiger.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They're going to open this drive with a pass. A strike downfield. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Leaves it with the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
It's complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stem, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Canes will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Makes the grab over the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
They're going to sit back in zone. I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The give to the back. Didn't get nearly enough done on third down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. On fourth down, looking to pass. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 13. Auburn hopes to get War Eagle flying in this red zone trip. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. He's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Canes! Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quarterback making adjustments. Under fire. Connection to the right. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. back to throw, it's Murphy. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's...
Makes the grab past the marker. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anyway.
Hits him inside the 20, still going. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. Now on the move. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Auburn.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Back up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. The Canes will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass, it's Murphy. He tries to take the top off. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn! And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing out.
Now the play fake. Snagged out of the air. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the right. With the catch, it's Harris. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. And the Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. It's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Grab near the marker is Harris. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Hurricanes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Hurricanes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, running back on the move. Turning it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
And he tacks on the extra point. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Unloads to the right. It's caught. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tiger. He has been unstoppable. The ultimate dual threat. Positively Cam-tastic.
And that dude was just so incredible to watch, and that's what he's putting on display. He's looking like that. Just whatever he wants to do, it's working, and this Auburn offense is cooking.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Wisconsin has the lead right now. Feels like Bucky's been doing his share of push-ups, but they haven't been able to pull away. They are up by 7 over Kent State. For now, it's back to you fellows, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense putting points on the board.
Defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense and make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Got his man. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Canes will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Here's the return. Slips through the line. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Dropping back, it's Murphy. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Bringing the heat. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Give to the back. Got the first down and more. Finds a crease at the 20. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tiger.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead, and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. They'll go to the ground. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. So here comes the Auburn offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
The cornerback wasn't fooled that time. He was squatting on the out route, and because of that, he was able to transition, break on the ball, and knock it away.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Gets it past the marker. Turns it on at midfield. And how much running room that they've been able to find just all day. They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed, so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. And the Tigers are on the move. Might be calling a hot route. Right on the money. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It doesn't matter what the defense has tried to do. Man coverage, zone coverage, blitz, whatever. Quarterback has been locked in. 350 passing yards now.
Big guy smells it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. Second and goal coming. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Using his feet. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Starts a drive trying to go up top. It's complete on the right side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Canes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. And the Canes getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Auburn! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
56, Miami.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Pocket breaking down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, the offense getting a little bit greedy. I think they had an explosive play the play prior, and they decided to try to on, throw the ball right away. But the defense was ready for it. What a great job up front, defeating the block and getting the sack, creating a negative play.
He's got him in the flat. Breaks into the open. Drills him with the stiff arm. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going to try to get it himself. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick because of the hit, incomplete pass.
The give on the option. They stop him well short of the marker. It's fourth down from the 27. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Quick completion on the out. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Murphy. Here's the pressure. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense, because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. And this
catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Fighting off the defender. Not a... A lot of progress made there on the short run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Here we go. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the right. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Looking for a man. It's Murphy. Fakes to grab. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another 1st down. If you like the stats, and I know you do, he's over 400 yards passing now.
Yeah, if they win this game, he's getting a game ball. There's no doubt about it. This guy has been on fire from the very start of this football game. He's been throwing bullets all over the field.
They want to throw it. Fires into the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Tigers. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the credit of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Good, solid run on that. He gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Hurricanes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Tigers. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody's... A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?